Hello, Gemini. This is Cece. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to your April 2020 general reading for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, Risings, and Venuses. If you're a cross watcher or watching for, Gemini, just want to know about Gemini, then welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, I really appreciate you viewing my channel. So please subscribe, like, leave a comment. Okay. And for my current subscribers, thanks to you. I appreciate your energy. I appreciate the feedback you give me and the likes and the shares, Gemini. It's greatly appreciated. I'm going to go ahead and get started on your April 2020 reading, pulling from General Tarot of 78 major minor arcana. I also did shuffle from Doreen's Virtue Romance Oracle deck because there's some cards in this reading that I seen, and I initially thought love. I didn't think any other aspects as far as, business, money goes. I thought about love. Okay. And this can be for Geminis, whether you're in a relationship or married or whatever your, marital status is right now. I thought about love. Okay. So I shuffle from Doreen Virtue's Romance deck. Okay. And I'm still shuffling. I'm over here, getting that together. I did shuffle from Rider Waite's Witch's Tarot deck. And I think I'll pull a couple cards from that following this reading. Remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. If you're interested in a reading, reach out to me at goddessrosetarot.com. goddessrosetarot.com. My information will be below following this video. And you can even reach out to me via text. Okay? All right, so Gemini, let's get started on your reading. Let's see what's going on with you. Hey, I seen some cards here, and I don't know who this is for, but this is for someone out there, okay? It may not resonate with everybody, but this is for someone out there, okay? Let's focus in on the bottom of the deck card. My goddesses, High Priestess. Looks like some of that energy is Gemini energy this month. A lot of y'all will be in goddess mode, Gemini women. You are in goddess mode. You understand everything. Okay. Your intuition is heightened naturally as a Gemini, ruling that mental and that communication sector, Mercury. Nothing really can fly past you when it comes to the mental, when it comes with the mind, dealing with the mind. Okay. The mind carries a lot of abstract over everything else. The mind carries, everything relates to thought and everything manifests from thought. And being Gemini, communicator and ruler over thoughts and communication, you rule that aspect. But at times you got to pull that goddess out of you, Gemini, okay? High Priestess is the highest amongst all in the tarot deck. This is the highest card within the tarot. And when you see High Priestess, her intuition is on point. Okay. So if you've had intuitive messages via dreams, visions, or just thoughts, things that come to your mind, a song, whatever it is, Gemini, you've had intuitive messages, then you will see in the month of April that you weren't crazy. Okay. Your intuition may be even more heightened than usual with the High Priestess energy, but she also represents the unknown. She represents the secrets, things that are not revealed. And when I see High Priestess, then we know things are coming out. If you've been questioning anything, or if you've even been questioning your intuition, you've been questioning your whole, what's going on with anything. And if this could pertain to a business, this could pertain to a relationship, anything you've had questions about, but honestly, you knew your intuition already knows the truth, then you're going to see it revealed in April. Okay. You're going to see random things happen within the universe to show you the truth about people around you. If anybody's been keeping anything from you, if you've been dealing with dishonesty around you, if you've been dealing with people who are not serving your best interests and really love you, okay, you will really see this month in April what the true meaning of love is, okay? And it's really going to shine now, because this is also a card that digs into the emotions. So you're really going to really dig deep into the emotions and know that, does this person really love me? Does this person really care about me? But the High Priestess is supporting the energy of you knowing everything. That's why I said nothing will go past any of my Geminis this month, okay? Trust your intuition. Okay, whether you're a male or a female, okay, you're pulling from the high priestess energy. Going deeper into the reading, I have the judgment card, I have the star card, I have the four of swords. Okay, so I believe that the high priestess being the overall energy of this reading tells me intuitively, you know what is best for you. Okay, so with that being said, you know, the first card we have judgment card, second card star card, and four of swords. Judgment card, initially it means decisions, it means making a choice. Okay, and also it means finality and decisions. If you've been waiting on something or waiting to hear back on a decision, it could pertain to anything. It can pertain to legality, it can pertain to contracts. If you've been waiting to have a final decision or hear some type of clarity regarding any type of situation, the judgment card will serve that energy. Okay, we have the star card following the judgment card. Okay, after the decisions have been made, are you taking actions and having clarity as far as what decision you want to make, as far, especially once everything is revealed about anything or anyone around you. You know, the star card is telling you that there will be wish fulfillment. So whatever outcome that you've been waiting on or whatever decision you've been waiting on, the star card serves to tell you that if you've been wishing or wanting or dreaming or meditating or praying, whatever you've been doing, pouring water into water, really pouring deep knowledge, deep wisdom into your subconscious, really wanting a certain outcome, then you'll see that fulfilled. But you will have to make a decision. Okay, you'll probably have to weigh out a decision as far as how you're going to manifest whatever it is you're seeking. Okay, but once you see that wish fulfilled, once you really make that decision to follow your dreams, whatever it is you're doing, you will probably experience a little anxiety, for swords. You probably will be really guarded with, you know, what decision you make. Okay, so for example, if you are been wishing to move out of state and move into a new situation, if you've been wishing to get away from a situation, if you've just been wishing for a better lifestyle, or just more money or whatever, you know, you might have anxiety towards that. Okay, okay, but it's okay to be guarded and it's okay to protect yourselves, because a lot of you will need that mental and spiritual protection. Going further into the reading, because I have the devil card and then I have the tower card and the strength card, so this is really deep. Okay, to have the devil card, then the tower, then the strength card, whatever decision you're going to make is going to make a big impact on your life, and it could be surrounding some type of deception. Okay, now we have the high priestess, meaning a lot of things have been revealed. There might have been energies around you or people around you that are not really true to you. Okay, or you might not have been true to yourself. Some of you might be dealing with addiction. Some of you been challenging with addictions. Really just, you know, dealing with things that nobody really knows. It's probably not on the surface, but because you've had to make a decision, you have to face this decision because of the toxicness surrounding it. With the tower card, it's going to be a quick decision. This can even be rock bottom when it comes to addiction. If you are struggling with addiction, or if there's someone around you that has a toxic energy, or someone around you that's been dishonest. Having the high priestess in the beginning of the reading is telling me that there is some type of addictive, or there might be some type of energy around you that quickly will abrupt to an ending, you know, and it's going to take a lot of strength. And that's probably why you got to make the decision to really move towards the strength card energy. A lot of you are digging up the strength, and with the tower card, this might come abruptly. A lot of you might walk away from a situation. It can even be a job abruptly. It could definitely be away from someone you've been dating, talking to. It could be away from just a situation where things were revealed and you found out the truth about things. But you're making this abrupt decision to make a transition for your lives, Gemini, to walk away from toxic energy, toxic people, or even the energy that keeps you in a toxic mode. Or, it could be an addictive energy to anything. It's going to take a lot of strength, but you do have strength and pantheon strength behind you, angelic strength behind you. God is strength behind you, and you are going to utilize and pull a lot of spiritual strength to support you in your decisions. Okay. And with that being said, it's following here is the Chariot card. It's telling me that you're going to make this transition. You're going to make a whole change. It's going to take a big, big choice, and it's going to take a lot of guts to make this change. I don't know. But if somebody's been playing games, if someone was not the best to you, they didn't treat you the best, some of you are going to experience like a spiritual awakening. I mean, the decision has to be made for you to really have better for yourselves. And what the Chariot card is telling me, you're going to relocate, you're going to change this job. If there's toxic people at a job or a career, whatever, Gemini, if there's just an environment, it could be family, an environment that don't serve you, you're going to make an abrupt change. Okay, you're going to make this change, you're going to transition, you're going to put yourselves in a totally different location from that person or just someone who ever been lingering. Okay, I have the King of Swords, which is Gemini energy. This is a Gemini King. This can be a Gemini Queen energy also. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy. This means I'm cutting off shit. You making this change and you going no contact with the something or someone is going to benefit you. I see that the no contact is definitely needed with this situation. You might have lost things in a situation. You might be risking losing a lot too. You might have to sacrifice giving up a lot in order to make this change. That's why it's taking a lot of strength. But with the King of Swords, you're going to be set on your decision. You've made up your mind. You have definitely made up your mind. With this transition, it looks like you're going to just walk away and walk into a new change and walk into a whole new you. And you've made up your mind about the respect that you deserve, the respect that you're going to get, the respect you're going to continue to get and attract in your life, Gemini. And then you have the Two of Cups. So to come from like the devil energy, the toxic energy, and then to move into, hey, I got my mind made up to the Two of Cups, which is a twin flame energy. It's a loving energy. Some of you, especially if you've just been casually dating or just not really so serious with somebody, you realize that person isn't meant for you, or they're not trying to transition their lives. They don't want nothing more. They don't want to grow to something more. By you making that abrupt decision and probably making this change, or if you've been debating this, Gemini, if some of y'all been debating on cutting this person off using that sword, it's going to really walk in something beautiful. Okay, and this energy can be around you. It's a very spiritual connection. You're going to really feel so connected to them that all of the energy of who didn't treat you right or who didn't have legitimate, unfulfilling, unconditional love, you will come here to this energy. You will see something so brilliant. It will blow your mind away. And if you're currently in a relationship or you're currently married and you've gone through, triumph times, you dealt with someone's addictive behavior, or you just dealt with someone's even narcissism or just toxic behavior, it's taking you a lot of strength to get through it. And it's a possibility that you can transition to this Two of Cups energy, but you will have to set discipline. You will have to set boundaries and how they deal with you. But with that being said, especially for my single people, there's someone or something you probably just got to let go. It's not an energy that you probably want, Gemini, or you're attracted to, but there is an energy that will come in as soon as you take the initiative to go no contact, to go gray rock, or just don't even give that energy any energy anymore. And if you've been debating on just moving towards this energy, then that's what's going to come. Just focus on what you love, focus on what you desire, and you're going to see that you've made the best decision. And especially if it involves relocating, going somewhere different, just doing something different from yourselves, Okay, so let's see. Okay, so the bottom of the deck card I have from the romance deck, okay? It says heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other, okay? So it looks like communication may be needed on your end or on someone else's end, or maybe this is the way that you'll go about ending a certain situation or being, applying discipline to a certain situation, having heart-to-heart conversations. But honestly, this can be how this love manifests. It can be someone around you who you've been consoling, talking to, or someone that talks to you because you love to talk, Gemini. And this may bring a really, good connection to you too because you respect honesty and loyalty. And if you're walking away from a toxic energy that wasn't honest, that wasn't loyal, you will have a lot of respect for whoever that you're building with, who you're conversating with. Okay, that was the bottom of the deck card. Okay, so going into the romance reading, the romance cards by Doreen Virtue, the type of energy it's emphasizing following this Two of Cups is that it says true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So it really, I mean, if you will probably walk blindly into this love, it's a strong emotional connection, but I do see you're gonna have to make those sacrifices, and you're gonna have to really walk towards the love and allow it to come in your life. But, once this energy is here, Two of Cups, okay? Once this comes in for you, you probably will question the validity of the love and how true it is. But the Romance Oracle deck is telling you this is true love. This is the romance of a lifetime, okay? And following it, we have the playfulness card to recapture a romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And then it says very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes now. So like I said, this will be a playful energy. Two of Cups is playful. It's youthful, it's fun. Everything about being in love and being happy. So someone that you enjoy, doing eventful things with, getting out in nature. You might, play games together, do this together. It can be a lot of playfulness surrounding the situation. But I guess you will see how much your love for one another blossoms, especially around the playfulness. And know that this says very soon, clearly decide what you want so it comes now. So if a lot of you have been dealing with that devil card energy or dealing with someone or friend or someone around you that has that energy, it looks like that probably could be the blockage, because right now you can have this true love, you can have this Two of Cups love. It's right now, it's right here. So ensure that you enact that sword and you use the sword. And it says if you really want and desire a certain type of outcome, or if you have wishes for a certain type of outcome, then really decide that that's what you want, that's what you deserve. But you got to let go. Sometimes you got to let go, let God. That's what that means, okay? But to move from that energy to Two of Cups energy to true love energy, to playfulness energy, a lot of you want this and you've been craving this, okay? You've been craving this spiritual and loving connection with someone. And I think you'll have it once you allow yourself to let go of any attachments that do not serve you, Gemini, okay? I appreciate y'all listening. I'll be back with your love reading for April 2020. Okay, take care.